I went scuba diving once, and thankfully I survived the experience. Ian McCormick, however, did not. Well, almost didn't. He died in a scuba diving accident during which he emerged at the end of a long tunnel and stood before the source of all light and power. Here's what he saw. My whole vision was taken up with this incredible light. It looked like a white fire or a mountain of cut diamonds sparkling with the most indescribable brilliance. And a voice spoke to me from the center of the light. And I realized, so this is God. He is light. He knew my name. He knew the secret thoughts of my heart and mind. I thought, if this is God, then he must also be able to see everything I've ever done in my life. I felt totally exposed and transparent before God. You can wear masks before other people, but you can't wear masks before God. And to my amazement, a wave of pure, unconditional love flowed over me. It was the last thing I expected. Instead of judgment, I was being washed with pure love, pure, unadulterated, clean, uninhibited, undeserved love. It began to fill me up from the inside out. This love was healing my heart, and I began to understand that there is an incredible hope for humankind in this love. I was so close, I wondered if I could just step into the light that surrounded God and see him face to face. And standing in the center of the light stood a man in dazzling white robes reaching down to his ankles. I could see his bare feet. His garments were not man-made fabrics, but were like garments of light. I looked toward his face. It was so bright, it seemed 10 times brighter than the light I'd already seen, and it made the sun look yellow and pale in comparison. It was so bright that I couldn't make out the features of his face, and I knew that I was standing in the presence of Jesus. No one but God could look like this. You know, Paul prayed for the Christians in Ephesus. It's one of my favorite prayers of Paul in chapter 3 of the book of Ephesians. He prayed that we would be rooted and grounded in love, to have power to grasp how wide and long and high and deep is this love of Christ, to know this love that surpasses knowledge. I don't know how you know something that surpasses knowledge, but Paul is praying that we will. Now, just as Ian was submerged in the water scuba diving, in his near-death experience, he was also immersed in God's love. And Paul was praying that Christians would know this love now, not only in death, okay? Paul prayed that our lives would be deeply rooted in this love, like a giant oak tree, like a healthy fruit-bearing tree. Now, as you receive his love, it's radiating from his face, it is welling up inside through the power of the Holy Spirit. As you receive his love and meditate on how loved you are, you gain a strength that nothing can shake, because your roots are deep in his unshakable love for you. So today, focus on this. Focus on his immersing love for you, like Ian. That's today's Lenten vision, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow.